My name is Olivia Gorham. I am kind of an early career artist. I'm born in New Mexico originally, and I moved up to Bozeman 4 years ago to do my MFA in Science and Natural History Filmmaking with Montana State. And I've kind of gone in all sorts of directions since and throughout the program. And so, yeah, I'll just talk more later about like my process. But my background is kind of a combination of arts and science. I got my bachelor's degree in English literature and ecology, so it's kind of like a mix of my two interests at the time, not really thinking super practically about what that was gonna turn into. But I found this program and it kind of ended up being a perfect fit. So my film form is documentary. I really enjoy the observational mode, which is kind of like long takes, realism, so documenting events unfolding in real time, handheld sort of look, so not super stylized or anything like that. But I have been having fun exploring diverging from that with sound and how if we mix up sound and visuals, how can that carry us through a story or a scene in a different way. My main goal with my films is like an experiential sort of immersive experience rather than a very instructional experience. I find a lot of value in learning that way, so people can assign like different meanings based on their own experiences. And I really enjoy the opportunistic filmmaking, sense of place sort of thing. So I'm really excited to be here at the biostation and see what stories emerge from the science and the people here and the ecosystems and animals and things like that. So I would love to show my thesis film, if I can figure out how to get this to. So I'll talk a little bit about it before I start. This project ended up being a really formative thing for me as a filmmaker because it really just emerged out of a situation. I didn't go seeking for this story. I just kind of happened to be in a place and made a connection with somebody in the moment, and we ended up collaborating and making this project together. So I won't show the whole thing. I'll probably show the first 5 minutes or so. Maybe I won't give any context until afterwards, so we can watch it first. But yeah, there we go. And I might have to play with this volume a little bit. Thank you to Terry.
Are there more?
Thank you. Seems like it is not talking to us. Doesn't seem too long, but I think I can get pretty decent volume from here, so we'll just go ahead.
ini amudu musikuru nonsani wani lagi namu ani tiki este yawa खुसी जस्तै म आएको समय गुम्बामा आएको अनि म चाहिँ बाउ आमाले पठाएको अनि मलाई अनि पढ्नु मन चाहिँ थिएन अनि बाउ आमाले पठाइनु भयो मेरो घर त्यतिकै गर्नु जति होला अब उनीहरू चाहिँ होइन बिहानदेखि बेलुकासम्म पूजा गरेकै हुन्छ अनि काम गर्दाखेरि काममा जान्छ अब पूजामा छाइदिने आलुहरू चलाउने बाहिर कामहरू गर्छ
So basically the context for this project, I have family that lives in Nepal, so I went to go and visit, and I wanted to go and film wildlife, plants, things like that. And I was there for about a month, and my family member had to go do some work, and so he actually just dropped me off at this nunnery because he knew some of the people living here. And so I was just here for a little while, and there was word that there was a filmmaker there, and so Nawang, who's the girl who's speaking in the film, approached me, and she had like a little phone. Even I'm pretty sure she wasn't supposed to have that, but she like pulled up YouTube, and she was like, "Oh, you must love watching YouTube," and I was like, "Yeah." So we. She spoke a little bit of English that she learned in school, and so yeah, we kind of just became friends, and she kind of brought me around, and I learned a lot during this experience because I never thought of myself as someone who would film other people. I also had never felt like, you know, such an outsider coming into a different community with a camera, so that was a really good learning experience for me. So basically, I decided to go forward with this project with her to kind of blend both her experience at the nunnery and my own as like just kind of showing up and being there and working together. And the nuns there, so basically they are tasked with praying for the sick and deceased, and basically anybody who comes through and donates money, and they'll just pray for them. So it was a really interesting place, a really like special time, and I learned a lot. I think it was a really good thing for me to learn as a beginning filmmaker. And so what I'm hoping to carry with me here is sort of more of that opportunistic filmmaking style. So whatever stories or people I interact with that might be interested in sharing their story, or it could be about my experience here and interacting with the ecosystems and things like that. I already have several ideas of what I want to do, but lately I've just been like recording some rain sounds and filming like the smoke on the lake, and filming drops of water on the trees. And I've been up really late at night walking the nature path until I get spooked, looking for the owl people and listening to the owls, because I just, the little sounds have been luring me out of my bed like every night. I just, I love that so much. And with the remaining time I have, I guess I can talk a little bit about like some other things. So this, my thesis film has done the festival circuit. I'm really happy to have been able to share it here in Missoula. That was like a beautiful experience. I'm still also in contact with Nawang at the nunnery. She's amazing with how she communicates. But yeah, I've been really lucky to be able to share this. I hope that I can continue to share my work in the festival circuits. It's really fun to be able to meet filmmakers and film participants from all over the world. Oftentimes people that are in the films will come to the festivals, and it feels kind of like meeting celebrities, which is really fun. For my occupation, I suppose, I've been making it as a freelance filmmaker for the time being. So I'm currently working with a scientist. She has an NSF grant to create a film documenting the research going on in her lab. She's doing drought tolerance of 5-needle pines, and so I've been working with her in her lab filming some of the work that they've been doing in their greenhouse. I've done some commercial things, of course, some like small brands like in Bozeman, things like that, but I'm going to start teaching at MSU in the spring, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, I'm not sure how much time I have left, but yeah, thank you.